If you're a fan of hip-hop music or rap music, then I'm pretty sure you're familiar with feuds and beef within the hip-hop community. It's normal. It's something that happens all the time. It's a part of the culture. But I've been a part of rap beef when I was a manager for an artist who I really won't mention. This story that I'm about to tell you involves two rappers who are independent that started a beef, but it was that beef where the rapper who I was a manager for took things too damn far, and it made me want to quit, and it made me not want to be part of the music industry as a whole. This happened 5 years ago. I was living through paycheck while also trying to advertise myself as a music manager. That's when someone discovered my ad online about being a manager. This person was an independent rapper. I'm not going to mention his name. I'm going to use an alias. We're going to refer to him as Little Red. And he hit me up on the DMs, telling me that he needed a manager. We exchanged phone numbers, and he began to tell me about himself. And I told him about myself. Eventually, not too long after that, I became his manager. But right after I became his manager, that's when things started taking a turn for the worse. He was in this ongoing beef with a rapper named Young Blue. It had gotten so bad to the point it gotten pretty violent. I remember I was leaving my client's house, heading home, and as I was leaving his house, I remember my car being shot up. Luckily, I didn't get hit with none of the bullets, but I was left in shock because I almost could have got hit. Matter of fact, I almost could have died. That's how bad the beef got between Little Red and Young Blue. But nothing, and I mean nothing, could ever compare to what happened and how this beef took a really extremely turn for the worse. It was something that was so horrific. I not only stopped being Little Red's manager, I was disgusted by him. How can a human being be so cruel? And it had me thinking no rap feud or beef should ever get to that point. It happened while I was in the studio with Little Red. He was working on his third studio album. I was sitting back and listening to some of the songs he was telling me about. And I was listening to some of the songs he was recording. While he was recording, one of Little Red's team members came in and told him to stop recording. Little Red stopped recording, and he was a little bit pissed off. He walked out of the studio and said to his team member, "Alright, look man, shit better be important for you to interrupt me while I'm in the studio, man. So what is it, man? What do you want? What do you want to show me?" He said to his team member. The team member didn't say anything. He just showed him a video. It was a music video by Young Blue. But the music video wasn't what upset him. It was who was in the music video that upset Little Red. It was Little Red's ex-girlfriend, who he clearly still had feelings for. Yeah. In the video, there's things in there that I can't really discuss in this story, especially not on this platform. But you get the idea. Wherever you're thinking, yeah, it happened. Point is, Little Red was completely angry. His whole entire mood changed. He had anger in his eyes. The anger that if you really piss him off, he could kill you. This was the first time I've seen Little Red this angry. And then he said something. And that something is what led to me leaving as his manager. That something was so fucking disturbing that I decided just to leave the industry altogether. Little Red's only response to the video was, "Okay, I got something special I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna say nothing. Y'all just wait and see. I'm gonna teach his ass a lesson." Everyone in the studio, including me, wanted to know what he meant by that. But like I said, none of us, and I mean none of us, was prepared for what he was about to do. It caused him to not only lose me as a manager, but his whole entire team quit on him. 2 days later, after his promise to get back at Young Blue, I was on vacation, and I was sitting down and enjoying my time off, while also just checking in from time to time with Little Red. After I got off the phone with Little Red, I sat down to enjoy my vacation. A few hours later, I was drifting off to sleep, but then, about an hour later, I'd wake up to multiple phone calls, missed phone calls. I want to say about 150 missed phone calls, including 300 text messages and about 75 voicemail messages, along with 1,000 emails, all containing to Little Red and his little revenge on Young Blue. One text message stood out from the others. It was from the team member that Little Red had in the studio with him, the one that came and showed him the video of Young Blue with his ex-girlfriend. His text read, "I can't say much, but you need to look at this video. Little Red has gone too far, and I'm no longer going to be a part of his team. I quit." After I got done reading the text, I was really nervous. What did Little Red do that was so fucked up? So I hit the link to the video the team member sent me, and I'm gonna try to spare you guys the details the best way that I can. But what Little Red did was so far beyond taking it too far. It left me throwing up on the beach. Somehow, Little Red digged up Young Blue's deceased mother from her grave, and he put her in a music video, the actual corpse of his mother. And he did something so disgusting. I let you decide what it was. But if you already know, or if you think you know what it is, it's exactly that. I immediately threw my phone away out of disgust. I picked my phone back up, and I sent Little Red a message telling him that I quit. I can't work with someone like him. After that, I later found out that he was arrested and was going to be sent to jail. I heard other rumors saying that he was also seeking a mental evaluation as well. Well, wherever it's going on, Little Red needs help. That's just taking it too far. I understand rap beefs and feuds happen, but there has to be a limit. And if there is, Little Red definitely went beyond that and more.